Hey yo, what is good, everybody? It is the big homie, the Bully King, Grandpappy Play, aka Play All Consoles, back with another stream here on Twitch and YouTube. And I'd like to thank everyone for joining me this afternoon, evening, today. Also, big shout outs, thanks, and appreciation to the folks checking out the VODs over on YouTube. Again, much appreciation there. And as always, if you enjoy what you see, would appreciate a like, comment, and subscribe. So we're back. It's near the end of the week. Final Fantasy 12, OG PS2 version. Doing a little farming today, little experience farm, prepping for what I believe is the last summon. We are approaching end game, or at least according to the strategy guide I have, which I do pull up when I'm playing these older JRPGs, so that way I know whether or not I'm missing something or whether I want to miss something. So yeah, grinding stream, getting some experience. Nothing new there. So without further ado, we shall swap on over, make sure everything's working properly. Oh, no, wait, you're supposed to. No, it's gonna be a little black screen. Also, something that you may notice, the volume for the game is quite low compared to other streams. That is because YouTube has a fit with some of these older games and flagging copyrights. So to combat that, we do have the game volume and by extension the game music lower. So there's that. So let's make sure everything is peachy keen. Alright. For the level I'm at, this is one of the best places to do this. Well, not the best place. $208. Alright, we'll have you have the Bengal for now. Change that to 50%. Because I don't anticipate getting beat up too much. Yo, what's up, Dibbles? We getting 71 or 70? We're probably going to go higher. Because if you look, I'm already at 71s, 69s for Team B. Nice. I want to be able to do the area with Xantark. Or, yeah, is it Zodiark. That's why we're doing this grind, because the Zodiark, the enemies near Zodiark are pretty damn tough, and I was getting my ass handed to me. So we might go for 80s? Question mark? Battling bats? It depends if we get the levels. For now, we're battling zombies, battling undead, get those experience, and like I said, if we get to 80, then we'll go and try what is it, the Henny Mines? That's where the Zodiark is. And we'll battle the bats there. But like I said, if you saw yesterday's stream, just the bats were handing me my ass. Van will die just. Well, I mean, Van's only level 70. Well, I mean, 71 is my highest level, and I was getting creamed, and not in a good way. And that is. Hold on, I think I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Sorry about that. Woo! That was a little sneeze fest. Yeah, no. Like I said, after the way I got my butt handed to me, that was an automatic sign I need to go ahead and grind. Because The path to Zodiark is through a stretch where there is no save. So if I'm getting creamed on the way to dude, and I go and fight him, that's going to take me a minute. So that is an automatic, I got to grind if I want to beat dude comfortably. So, just like the Necrohall. The Necrohall, they also basically cream my ass. There's no easy way to put that. Now my nose is all runny. I might have to go and do something about that here briefly. So, from what I've researched, this is probably the third best place to go grinding for levels. Which also is going to be good for materials. Alright. Hold on a sec. I gotta go blow my nose. Everyone hold tight. Back in a moment. Alright, we back. And all I gotta say is I feel bad for anyone that grew up with allergies as a kid. I did not. But as I've gotten older, there's times when my body says, "Oh, you want to try allergies?" And I'm like, "No." Yesterday was below freezing when I went to work. It was like 28 degrees Fahrenheit. Right now, it's over 70 degrees Fahrenheit. The weather has changed. The humidity's changed. The pollen is in the air. My nose said, "Hey, you want to try out?" I'm like, "No." So me and my nose are fighting. Usually it's like half a day of doing this, or a couple hours each day for like a couple of days it'll do this. And I'm like, I'm not taking no allergy medicine. I'm not allergic. I'm not going to do this. Mind over matter at this point. That, plenty of alcohol. Which we have the drink can here for. Dibbles for joining me so early. This drink's for you. Also, quick shill. There's currently the newest poll on Twitter is out there. Go to my Twitter. Go ahead and vote. Exclamation mark Twitter in the chat, or it's in the description on YouTube, or in the panels on Twitch. Cast your vote for what we will start playing as of Monday. For this game, it is listed on there, but I anticipate beating it by this weekend, which should make Dibbles happy. Dibbles has been wanting the end of this game for a while. So we'll see how it goes. But yes, head on over, vote for what we play next week. Now, before I was using Fury, Berserk basically, to make these faster. I don't think I need it anymore. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm not gonna need that. Hell, I don't think I... Excuse me. Fran? We're gonna take off your. We're gonna take this off for now. Okay, chain level 3. No, don't grab shit. I didn't mean for that to happen. Whoops. Excuse me. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Did we already clear this whole area out? Jeez. Storm, what's good, homie? How you doing? How you feeling? How's it going? Thank you so much for stopping on by. Okay, wait. We gotta wait to see if the lurk emote comes out. Yeah, this got cleared pretty damn quick. Damn, yeah, we did clear this out. Oh no, there we go. Alright. While they're curing everything up there. Alright. I was gonna say, it'd be nice if I can get a chain gauge 4 right now. Let's see. Any more of you guys? There we go. There we go. Alright, we got chain gauge 4. Oh, someone popped up. Hold on. Ah, I see. I see. That actually makes sense. Huh. Ancient bone. Alright, let's go reset the place. Two screens. And back we go. Like I said, I want to get level 80s tonight. Because the area I want to fight in, which will give me even more experience, they just last night they were hurting. I was put through the ringer. So I gotta level up enough to survive that. So then I can grind that area. Camera, work with me here. There's a level up. I know I could make this faster if I started using the cure strategy, but I gotta get used to not having that because them bats cure doesn't work on. The bats are not considered undead. What are we gonna switch over at? I mean, I guess we could switch over now. Yeah, we done cleared out this area already again. Nope, we have not. Tornasol and X. I wonder where those are at. I mean, if I can get those. Let me see something here. What the fuck? Okay, that's gonna be a bit. What about... Hold on. Hmm. Hmm. Your boy over here thinking right now. Man, that's gonna take a bit. That's some work. Like I want these two weapons at least. That one will be good. A dragon whisker. The Sagittarius. I want a bow. I want to put Fran back at her bow status. Staff of the Met. I don't care. I mean, it might be good, but we do have the Rod of Faith. I do have that, but I don't have any of these up here. I wonder if I should be working on getting these weapons before grinding. Hold on. I might have messed some stuff up. All right. You know what? Let's grind a couple. Let's bring every. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Your boy's got a plan. We're gonna bring everyone up to 72. We're gonna bring Team B here up to 72. We'll switch back to Team A to get them, you know, the other two to 72. And then we're gonna try for some of these final weapons. That's what we're gonna do. That sounds like a plan. All right, let's run back and then... Yeah, that's what I think we're going to do. You guys run back to your original areas. We don't care. That's right. Run back to your areas. I don't care about none of y'all because y'all ruined the... For some reason, y'all ruined the streak, so... Oh, wait, you got someone that's just gonna constantly blind me? Just making sure. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's going to be the correct move. We'll get them up to 72, and then we're going to go looking for these other weapons that should be stronger than the ones I have. Stronger than some of the ones I have. We have Mazimune, we have the Zodiac Spear, but if we're looking... Okay, Zodiac Spear gets shared between these two. But like this Morning Star, that's got to go. We need something stronger than that. And if we get something better than Save the Queen or Mazimune, well, Mazimune has a combo effect. We'll see. We'll see. It's best to get all the top weapons at this point. Hold on, I didn't mean to enter that like that. Let me see. I don't think these guys are back. Oh no, wait. We can get a little bit. You know what? We're gonna go do this now. Forget the level grinding. We're gonna go get these weapons now. Or we're gonna try to. How much? 720? Okay, we got a mill, so we're good. Alright. Let's just hope I haven't screwed anything up on the way to getting these weapons. Actually, wait. All right, we're heading that way anyway. So let's go. I ain't got time for none of y'all. They're falling like little duckies. We are going here. All right, let's save. All right. Let me take a look at this map here. I need to... That's that area. And then... there's that area. All right. We're going to run without a bangle. Just to see how well we do. Yo, Maram, what's good? How you doing? How you feeling? How's it going? Thank you so much for stopping on by. Hopefully you're having a good day, and hopefully you're looking forward to the weekend. Tomorrow will be Friday for us over here. Trying to, I was going to do a grinding stream, but now I've decided I want the weapons. Where am I running to? Yeah, whatevs. Ethers are good. I'm just wondering. Usually I use a remedy on this dude, but don't need to. And that's good. Hold on. Okay, I see why. I see now. That doesn't matter. All right. Let us save. Now we are going to try to grab a couple weapons. I got to pour. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's not what I was looking for. I see. Okay. You were incorrect. All right. So first, wait, let's make sure. We're gonna be. We're questing today, I guess. All right. All right. Whoops. I thought I saved. I did not. No, I didn't. All right. So we're heading to this area. Did I already get this dude? Here's gonna be the question. It doesn't say he's here. No, we already did get him. I don't know if we can get him again. All right. So we're going. Oh, this might hurt. Not worried about you. Or you. Okay. Now I gotta wonder, can I get this dude to appear again? Before I even go through all this. Okay. This should be... I don't even care about you, big dude. No, he's not here. Oh, hello. You know, we'll kill you just for the hell of it. Silence gas trap. That we hit a trap. So basically, I gotta try to get this guy to show up. Actually. Now we can unsilence everyone else. Can't we? No? Oops. Alright. Let's try again now. I don't care about your Faraga. X potion, cool. Yeah, there's supposed to be a dude there, but he's not there. We're not going to kill anybody. We're not going to kill any of these guys. But there's supposed to be a guy here. And he's the guy I need. Let's do this. No, he's not showing up. Alright, so now we're going to have to do this differently. Okay. Well, I have an alternate. I have an alternative. No, y'all leave them alone. We're not looking for them. We'll give us a couple tries. I don't know if this dude will come back because we have hunted him and it's a rare game, which sucks. Good news is the alternative that we can get it from shouldn't be that hard. Yeah, see, he's not here. Oh, okay, cool. Rejuvenation trap, nice. Yeah, okay. Then I ain't got time for y'all. All right. There you are. Nope, no, 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 that's... Yeah, this will work. All right. Whoops. I see. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, excuse me. All right, so where we need to go? Echoes of the past. 2 screens. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Yes, taking a sip was part of what I planned to do. All right. Um. Oh, we're gonna be farming this dude for a minute. I might run over a trap. There is a chance. All right. Dude, Balthy, you were missing with them swings big time. Dude, he was whiffing that air. So, 6% that, 5% poach. Holy shit. Let's save. Um, hold on. Okay, we do have it. So we are going to Echoes of the Past. Now I probably should put on right, Balti. Since you're ahead. Where's the dude I'm looking for? This will be him. Are there more than one here? Aged turtle shell, okay. Alright. So now I know where we gotta fight this dude. We gotta farm him now. Luckily, 2 screens ain't that far. And 2 screens brings me to the save spot where I can get rid of this stupid oil. And recharge my health. Yeah, the game does like to have the map line up some. That's cool. What is he weak to? Please don't play no stupid ads, okay? And of course, it's gonna play a fucking ad. Alright. Let's see if this will work. Gives me a chance either way. Don't care about you guys. Alright, dude. We got one Scarlet type. Cool. Let you guys fight. Let me get out of here. That is beautiful how it worked out. Getting the first one right off the bat. Let's go heal Pinello up. And we'll save. While it's saving, let me go and run to a little streamer's room real quick. Stop by the fridge, refill the drink bottle. Everyone hold tight and your boy will be back in a hot moment. Alright, folks, we are back. Drink bottle is filled up. Uh-oh. Drink bottle trying to fall apart. Don't do that. I like this drink bottle. And it's expensive, so I don't want to buy another one. Oh, lordy, 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 don't do this. Alright, cap's back on. Cool. Alright. Back to farming some more of the Scarletite. Again, we've given up on farming levels at the moment to get weapons. You missed me with all that shit. Let's see how long it takes to get the second piece that I want. Smite of Rage these nuts, mother. There's who I want. An aged turtle. Okay, we didn't get what we wanted. We poached something, but we didn't poach what. Oh, jeez. It's gonna be like this now. I'm gonna probably be taking a lot of drinks. Drink after every failure, right? Every failed poach, we drink. See how long the stream lasts. Let's go heal up Redis. And we try again. No, sorry folks. We ain't sticking around for you guys. Nope. Aged turtle shell. That's another drink, by the way. You know, I'm wondering, can I just kill you guys? Since you're the middle screen. Let's kill you and see if we can just get you guys out of here. All right. With them being the middle screen, let's see if they stay gone. that would make things a lot easier. Because those are the only guys that are taking any health from me. Which means I can't farm. Every time I touch the save crystal, my chain gauge resets. So if these guys are gone, I can farm that turtle a bit. Excuse me. Way is clear. That is good. Walk along the bottom of the map. That avoids traps and other enemies popping up that are going to want to fight. And there's dude. Aged turtle shell. That's fine. No health loss. No guys to steal my health. That makes this trip much, much faster. Can farm the little turtle dude. Oh, I forgot to drink because I failed to poach. Alright, back at it. I didn't get to poach because I was... Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Pinello. We're going to add your gambit. Alright. Another aged turtle. Oh, we did get the starter type! Oh! We got two of them! I set up that gambit, I didn't even... Yeah, buddy. Let's go ahead and set that up here. Sweet! Okay. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Alright, so the next piece... That's gonna. Hmm. Where the hell is the Pharaohs? I don't have the Pharaohs unlocked. Okay, I can't get that right now. Who's Anchan? I bet you I already beat this dude. If it's another one of these stupid rare monsters, I swear to God. I'm looking for Anchan and Blue Sang. It doesn't look. I haven't gotten them. Alright. Sweet. Alright. We gotta go back to Cerobi step. That's fine. And actually, no, we are going the wrong way. No, no, we can go this way. We can go this way. Or... This is the crossfield. Okay. All right. Let's go. Wait, did dude reappear? I guess he did. Let us save. All right, let's get out of here. Back to the Cerobi step. Nobody else wants none? You sure? Oh, let me turn those off. Where am I going? Okay. Beautiful. Just to make sure, so we don't have to do unnecessary warps. Okay. Cheetah uplands. Beautiful. All right, where's my anchor? There it is. The Sorobi step. Hold on. So let us save. And then we're going to check our bestiary to make sure we haven't beaten this dude yet. I don't think we have, which would be good. Oh, that's a lot that I just skipped. Hold on. All right. So now, Daedalus Huda. Oh, we already beat him, so. All right. So we need to go to Crossfield, which is right here. Nice. All right, so how do we get him to appear? Between the windmills. Okay. Let's save again, just in case. Now this time we cannot beat him. That's where he's supposed to be. Woo! Right there with traps. And there he is. All right, so here's how we're gonna do this. To make sure I don't screw nothing up. What is he weak against? He's weak against water, so we'll turn off the attack ones. Water weak, steel. There it is. All right. Redis. Dude, Redis is about to do... Okay. Stop isn't going to work. Come here, Redis. I have something for you. I hate to do this. Okay. You had to go, homie. You had to go. Mm. Okay, we got our first one. Two screens. And I need, I believe, 6 of them. Oh, if I get off work early tomorrow, I know exactly what the hell I'm hunting all of this stuff. So apparently all these last weapons require you to hunt things. Or collect items and sell them to the bazaar, I guess. Look. Alright, dude's not there. Which is fine. So, we do this. We go back. And we just keep going back and forth until dude shows up. Not there? Alright. Nope. I know we didn't kill him. There he is. We can go around so I don't have to trigger any traps. Gosh, I need to take care of this dude here real quick. Alright, we got what we needed. That's piece number 2. Actually, I don't know if I have to. If I don't kill him, I don't. Well, maybe. Okay, you know what? We will test this. If I don't kill him, do I have to go 2 screens to be able to steal from him again? Come this way, dude. I don't want to deal with those traps. There we go. Alright. He has nothing to steal. So if we go... First and foremost, let's just get rid of you. If we go 1 screen... I think I do have to go 2 screens. But it doesn't hurt to check. No, he has nothing to steal. So if we... Okay, let me... We have 3. It says I need 6. Oh, that hurt. Alright, dude's back already. That's good. Hey, no, come back here, Don't go near the traps. Alright, that's 4. Alright, dude's not here, so we'll just clear these guys out real quick. No, you get out of here. Easy loot. Alright, let's make dude appear. Nope, not there yet. Nope. There you are. There we go. We're good. Everyone come this way. Avoid the traps. Let's get out of here. That should be number 5. I'm ready. Whatever the hell you want, dude. I'm out. Where's my drink? Alright. Working on getting piece number 6. And even afterwards, we're not going to kill him. Oh, he's already here too. Nice. And we're done. If I have that right. We have 6 pieces. Let's put that up here. Yeah, whatever. All right, so Damascus steel we got. I don't think I have a high arcana. Wait, I have gem still though. Hold on, let's skip down here. Hold on. Hell's Gate Flames I don't have. I do have Imperial Soul. Alright, hold on. I see now. Okay. Gem Steel, I have. Scarletite, I have. Okay, let's put these in order. Gem Scarletite. Hell's Gate Flame, I do not have. I don't think. We do not have that. Damascus Steel, that we do have. I just got them. Imperium Soul. Soul Powder. We have one. I need more. War God's Bands? I don't have those. No, I have one. I have no high arcana. I just don't. Serpent Eye. We do not have. Snake Skin. I've gotten a bunch of those, but see, I already have a gem still. I see. All right, all right. All right. Okay, so we gotta go to Feywood. Nope. How close can we get to the Feywood? I believe this will get me to a crystal. Okay, what I'm looking for. No, no, stop that. Mm, where to get over there? Are you telling me all those gems I've been? Oh, jeez, you guys suck. Why are you? Look, Alright. That's who I need to see. Alright. Let's roll. We out this piece. We don't need those anymore. Actually, put the ribbon on. Make sure I'm running the right way. Yeah, we are. Cool. Make sure I'm still going the right way. I had to get away from the exclamation point. Walk of Stolen Truth is where I need to go. Yeah, I'm not really scared of you guys. Which way are we going? Alright. Just making sure. Alright. This was a boss area, so nothing here. Alright, save crystal. Save before we start farming. Alright, and while it's saving, we're going to run to the little streamer's room, so everyone hold tight. Back in a hot moment. Alright, folks, we back. We're about to start doing some hunting. A little drink for all my lurkers out there. Alright. So we're going here. Still walk with stolen truths. We're going to hunt Cerberus. I always pronounce it wrong. And then we can just go back and forth to here. Let me see something. Oh, hold on. We can poach it. 5% and 5. Okay, so it doesn't even matter. And we got our first one right here. Why do I have steel on? Oh, because he's water weak. You know what? Just poach. There's two of those guys. Dude, my frame rate died right there. Alright. They're okay. You know what? We're gonna take off the poach. As long as we don't fight none other than these wolves. Just know where I'm at. Okay. No. Fire crystal, not what I wanted, but okay. No. Hello. Where are we at? No. Do not break the chain gauge. I'd appreciate that very much. Dude, is he that fast? Okay. Yeah, he is that fast. No. That is a no. Alright, 2 screens. Yep, there we go. Where's my drink? Alright, let's get back to it. And actually, put that there. They're holding off. They're holding up on me again. Ghost Gate Flame, cool. Chain Gauge, good. We're running away from all of y'all. Unless you contribute to the chain gauge. But you chase fast. So. It's okay. Nope. Don't fight him. Come back. We got level 4 chain gauge. You just run away from all the rest of these dudes. Reset it and then come back for the Cerebus. Oops. You gonna stop chasing me eventually. Oh, let's go ahead and kill you guys. Actually, I can grab you guys' stuff because I'm at chain gauge 4. That's cool. Why, hello. Where we at? Alright. Reset the map. What's up, homies? Look, I'm at chain gauge 4, and you guys don't want to drop this shit. They really don't. Like, they're doing everything they can to not drop it. I built up the chain gauge and they didn't. Dude, I just saw you over here. There you are. everything else has been going swimmingly until now. No. Okay, here we go. There's a Hell's Gate flame. Cool. Nah, dude. Ain't got time for you. Yo, Dibus! Nah, we switched. Okay, Dibus, I switched up. Instead of getting the levels, I'm getting the materials for the weapons. Right now, I'm trying to build up for Torasol. So I'm getting Hell's Gates flames. But I want Torasol. I want the Sagittarius bow. What else was it I was looking for? I was looking at the licenses and I'm like, wait a second. I need Excalibur. I need Tornasol. Sagittarius bow. Maybe the Dragon Whisker. And then the other one I was looking at Danjuro, Yagyu Darkblade, and Whale Whisker. I was looking at all those weapons. Because if I get those, whoops, like I don't have Staff of the Magi, but I do have Rod of Faith. But that's beside the point. Getting those weapons might help me do the one area with the bats easier. But so yeah, no. Right now, Tornasol. Then we look at Excalibur. And then I want the Sagittarius bow just because I want Fran shooting her bow and arrow again. Yep, the bats. This is all in preparation to see if I can skip the zombies and go straight to the bats. And then eventually Zodiark. I figure that might be a more effective way of getting to level 80 or above than the zombies. That and the weapons are going to help me for the rest of the game anyway. You know what I mean? So right now we are hunting Cerebus for Hell's Gate Flames. Of which I need at least 4 of, probably more. But we're already at level 70s. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Okay. Where am I going? This way. 2 screens. Reset. Yeah, I was just saying, Dibbles, if I get off work early tomorrow, because I have gotten off work early the past couple weeks, it's been a little slow in my department. I will do some off-stream grinding for materials, for not just, like I said, I'm doing Tornal now, but I want the other weapons. And apparently, like, the Sagittarius bow needs to be grinded for. I'm assuming the other weapons that are big time weapons also need to be grinded for. Whoa, it's Mel. Hello, Mel. You've showed yourself to come and say hello. How you doing? How you feeling? How's it going? Let me go ahead and give you a little shout out. Why are you making the face? I was gonna say I hope you're having a good day, but if you're not having a good day, please hopefully you're having a better day now that you're here. There, get you a little shout out. You coming in with the side eye to start off? That's never a good sign. Wait a second. Wait, I didn't need to go that far. 45 stream streak? The good kind of 45. Hey, look. I'm an old school guy. I like me some Colt 45. That's a good 45. In fact, it's been a few... You know what? It's been actually a couple years since I've actually done the brown bag 40-ounce malt liquor. They changed your route at work. I'm sorry to hear that. It is a school thing. I've noticed because I live near a few schools. Routes change every year because you got to pick up kids from different areas. So I'm sorry if it makes you upset, but I mean it's to be expected. You've been doing this for how many years? You know how it goes. All right, let's go hunt some more of these dudes. Oh, we got. Oh, yes. No, Hell's Gate. Oh, you guys suck. They added 3 new students to the route. 25. Oh well, the 25 miles that does suck. That does suck. I mean, but again, if you don't live in a city, it's to be expected. Some parents decide to move their kids out into the boonies and expect, bus pickup. I've seen it. I might take a different way home from work where it's out in the boonies, nothing but farmland, and then a bus stop for one kid. And I know that bus driver is not happy. Ooh, a Francesca. Let me see if that does anything. Yeah, I mean, you can't do nothing about that. As long as you work in the field, that's always going to be something that will happen. All right, so yeah, Francesca is way down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have my top 5 weapons right now. I'm trying to change that. And actually, Defender doesn't get used because I got 2 Morning Stars. 91, yeah, 95s. There we go. I'm looking for the dudes with the flaming snouts. Think of it like this, Mel. Yes, you had to drive out. You got to drive out the way, but you're getting paid for every mile. And it could be worse. It could be some parent like, "Why don't you do?" No. I mean, that's gonna happen too, but as long as you pick the kid up, they should stay quiet. No, we're not fighting, dude. He's gonna ruin my he's gonna ruin my chain. Where am I at? No. Your weak ass bladder does, look, okay, look. I feel for you, Mel, but that is a personal problem. Cause trust me, when I'm gaming and I'm streaming, my weak ass bladder doesn't like me sitting here for hours on end. That is no one else's fault but my own. Drink less water. I don't know what to tell you. Don't use the bottle technique. That there's kids around. I don't need to be seeing you on the news or anything like that. All right. We're gonna do one more run. I might call it early tonight. I got some other stuff I've been trying to do. They've been having me work full days the past couple of days because other people decided not to show up to work. And I've been told it's because I've been going home early because they can't. Which is, you know, a them problem again. You have a nervous bladder if you know you can't. Oh. Again, Mel, I don't know what to tell you. That I ain't trying to be mean, but that is a you problem. And you know it is. They ain't give you a longer route just to make you want to pee more. They may be vicious in some ways, but that's not part of it. You can't hold someone else accountable for that. I need a help. I can't. No. Dibbles, I don't know where you coming through with this, but no. I am not helping anyone with their pee problems. They make depends. Holding me 100% account. Good luck. Good luck. Because if some corporate person was trying to hold me 100% accountable, I'll tell them they can hold these nuts. And I'm extra anti-corporal right now because we have someone from corporate roaming around, some safety director or whatever, and it's making all of the upper management all nervous, so they keep coming around me in my area like, oh, did you guys do this? I'm like, go somewhere else. Go away. It is not my... Look, you go piss. Again. You gonna try to hold me accountable? I will tell you then. Hold these nuts. You hold these. I'm not holding those. I ain't holding no one accountable, so you can hold these. Go pee. I wish someone would try to hold me accountable. Shit. Pappy does not care. Time to go ahead and unionize. Fire all of y'all. I've worked in unions before. They're okay for some things, suck for all the rest. Come get me. Mel, you were supposed to go pee. If you're waiting for me to hold, no, I'm not holding shit. Accountability or otherwise. I holds my own, literally and figuratively. That's right. I'm gonna look. I'll say it in court under oath. Fire all y'all. Y'all trying to get me to hold what I don't need to hold? No. That's harassment. I got it on tape too. Y'all trying to get me to hold stuff that ain't my harassment. I'm suing all of y'all. I'm firing you and then suing you. Yeah, you ain't got nothing to say about that, huh? Y'all don't seem to understand. I got a better legal defense team. Why are you guys not giving me the shit I want? Hold on. Let me see something here. I got 3. I think I need 6. Well, no, Damascus Steel was 6. I think this might be 4, but we're going to try to get 6. Yeah, if I get off work early tomorrow, I'm hunting all of this shit down that I need to get all these weapons. That was weird. If you have something weird that happened when you peed, I don't know if I need to know all that. That might be a you need to talk to a doctor kind of thing. A major audio glitch on my stream? Is everything okay? Can you hear me? Can you hear the game? I mean, the game is low volume. Like I said, avoiding copyright stuff from YouTube, so I had to have it low volume. It was Twitch, not me. Okay. Well, Twitch has a... Look. Anyone that's been on Twitch long enough knows Twitch has more than enough issues. Where's my drink? No, you can't hear me? Go to YouTube. You can hear me on YouTube. Look, Mel, just so you know, I was actually, I was in the homie Omni Uman stream. He actually made me a mod. I don't know why, but I was in his stream, and he was having lag issues. Dropping frames, lagging. But he was dual streaming, so I went to YouTube. Not a single problem. He was having a Twitch-only issue on his stream. I had to refresh his stream, his Twitch stream, like 7 or 8 times. I think this was Sunday because I was watching Vivi's stream, and I thought maybe because I was watching Vivi's stream there was an issue with Twitch, but he had a few people on his Twitch side saying the same thing. So I went to the YouTube. YouTube, not a problem. No problem whatsoever. So yeah, Twitch, sometimes Twitch be having issues. Again, YouTube has issues as well. I mean, big time streamers used to 10,000 people, all of a sudden have 10 viewers. I saw that the other day too. So, that do be happening. You guys are holding out on my shit. What's my favorite bit of this game? Okay, this is gonna be weird to say. Of all the things I liked about this game, the one that stood out the most to me was the improvement in the game engine over Final Fantasy 8, 9, and 10. You have actual full 3D. You have a new revamped battle system. You have these awesome cinematics. Which, I mean, 10, okay, Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2 were the first PS2 Final Fantasy games. And they were way ahead of 7, 8, and 9 in terms of that cinematic production. But 12 on a single disc made it so much more. Battle system, yeah, because again, the closest thing I could at the time, and I may be wrong now, but at the time I connected it with Final Fantasy 11, the MMORPG, and at that time I didn't play. I have never played one at that time. The only MMO I played is Phantasy Star Online. That's the only one I've ever played. I played the Dreamcast one and then the one they got now. But the way that this Gambit system was set up, I was like, okay. Only thing I didn't like about the Gambit system is I didn't have more Gambits to set up. I had to keep refreshing or remaking them. That was the only thing I didn't like. I thought it was refreshing that the story... Kingdom Hearts was... I want to say Kingdom Hearts was before this. I had Kingdom Hearts, but it got stolen. This is back when I lived in Chicago. Kingdom Hearts, my Metal Gear Solid 2 Subsistence. Oh, no. Was it 2 or 3? I had one of the sub ones. Like, I had the original one, and then there was the other ones that... I think it was... I want to say it was Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence. It got stolen. Oh, no. Someone broke into my place. I lost, like, a gangload of old PS2 games. Back in, I want to say 2002, 2003. Oh, I was so pissed. Yeah, I was so... Because I lost some game... Like, I lost... Because GameCube was out at that time. My Super Mario Sunshine. It got stolen before I could beat the game on my own. Like, originally. I was so pissed. So a lot of the games from that era, gone. Like, if it had been something... Like, okay, I'm going to tell the truth. Because I filed a police report and I went to the leasing agency because I found out it was a set of keys in the maintenance boiler room. The boiler room was left unlocked and the maintenance keys were there, and some other tenant got a hold of them and ransacked a bunch of places. And I found that out. And I went to the leasing agency. I'm like, look, here's the police report. Here's everything I lost. Y'all reimburse me or we going to court and I'm going to sue for more. And they tried to stonewall me, and I gave them one chance. I said, okay, I'm going to leave a copy of this with you because it's filed with Chicago Police Department. Like, in the city of Chicago. We have witnesses that know what happened. You can settle this with me, or we can go to court. I go back the next day, they had me sign a paper saying that I wouldn't talk about it with the other neighbors. And they paid me in full. Well, it was a leasing company that owned a few buildings. So I had to go to... I lived on the south side of Chicago. Over by the Museum of Science and Industry, like 2 blocks from there. That was where that place got broken into. So I had to go to downtown Chicago on a day off. Go into the leasing company. I was talking with one lady, and she's all trying to, oh, no, we can't do this. You need to have renter's insurance. No. I'm not claiming this on renter's insurance if you guys are at fault. If someone on your staff that's running your building is at fault, I ain't paying for shit. Yeah, they're all scummy. But this was in Chicago. Chicago's kind of notorious. If you ain't been to Chicago, you don't know. But I went back the next day. They said, okay, we will agree to pay this, and this. I'm like, give me the... Because what they wanted to do, the first thing they did was they gave me a month off on rent. I was already moving. I was moving like 2 months later. Oh, we'll let you go ahead and stay a month free. I'm like, that doesn't cover all... This was a couple $1,000s. I'm like, no. 20-something years ago, rent was not $1,000 a month in the city of Chicago. Not for a little studio-ass apartment that I had. I'm like, no. So, Because I went with a friend. And the reason I brought a friend along is to make sure I didn't lose my temper. Because if you lose your temper in a situation like that, they're going to call the police, and then you lose any chance you have in court, blah, blah, blah. I brought my friend along. I'm like, look, if I start to lose it at any time, grab me. And this dude, he agreed to do it, but in his defense, he weighed like 30 pounds less than me. He was like 2 inches shorter. He couldn't lift a stick. But that's who I had to come and get me in case I lost my shit. And he said because we come into the front office. There's the waiting room. I'm talking to the lady behind the counter. And then she takes me to another room because she sees I got my friend with me. And I'm loud. Because my friend told me later he could hear me. You know, when I get upset, sometimes I don't realize I talk a little louder. So I'm laying it out. This lady's getting business. I don't know if she's at fault. She's trying to cover. She's been told to do this. At that point, it didn't matter to me. She was enemy number one. I got done with her. She went around the corner into another part of the office where I could hear her and some other lady talking. And they were loud. But they were like, no, we can't do this, or we need to do this, or no, he's got to sign this, and no. Give me my shit. And back in the early 2000s, they didn't count video games as collectibles. I had to convince them, like, no, this is a collectible. I will take this to court and show them everything else I do. I'm a collector. Y'all have seen me play games here on stream. I have all these systems for a reason. So I told him, this is collectibles. This is like family heirloom type shit. Oh, I was spewing all that bullshit too. At least in the 2000s, it could have been considered bullshit. Now you can say it's the truth. But I told him, look, this is my hobby. This is how I stay out of trouble in Chicago. Y'all had a deficient management system that allowed this to happen. Y'all need to compensate this, or I will take this police report to court, and it will not be small claims court. And I told them that they kind of got a little worried. I told them I was not going to take it to small claims court. I was saying I was going to have emotional damages and all. This is before what's his name made that emotional. I said I will take it for emotional. What was it? Emotional distress. I think it was. I think I told him it was going to be emotional distress. Because at the time, I was 2000. If it was 2003, I wasn't even out of California 5 years. So I brought heirlooms from California. No. The PS2 and the GameCube came out after I was in Chicago. No. What it was is I told them I brought heirlooms from California and I continued my collection while in Chicago, and because of their management, I use some term to describe their management. My collection's been hit because I think I lost some N64 games as well, and some PS1 games. Like, I lost stuff that was actually from California, but for this conversation, we were talking about, you know, my Metal Gear Solids and my Kingdom Hearts. But I told her, I'm like, look, I will take this to court. I will give them the full business. And I got receipts. I got proof. I got pictures. Like I said, the next day when I went in, they wrote a check, said, here you go, sir. Sign this paper. Straight a-holes. I've met some decent I've been in my current apartment for over 20 years. They're pretty cool. They had one lady that worked there she was a bitch. And they have one dude that's there. If you get on his nerves, he's an older dude. He don't give a fuck. If you get on his nerves, he will be a straight dick. But everyone else has been nice to me. So there are some nicer folks. But if you in a big major city, no, dude. They used to everyone running a scam on them, and they will treat you like shit because they think you're the same as them. Like I said, when I went in there, I brought a friend. He was my witness. He was my emotional brake, so I didn't break anything literally. I brought my paperwork, my police report. It took 2 days of in-office. Like, I called them on the phone, and they no, I say, okay, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not talking on the phone. I'm coming in. And that's why I brought my friend. Yo, oh, geez, Storm. Just why? Storm, why? Why it gotta be like that? You live in H-Town every time you went to... Hey, I mean, look. Again, in their defense, they probably deal with a lot of folks who are trying to scam them. Storm, no, I am not thirsty. I don't want anything to do with your thirst. Look, I gotta run from this dude now. Storm, why? Storm, you're supposed to be old enough to know better. Why? Okay, we gotta reset the map. But yeah. Apartment complexes. I don't blame... Those are emotes from whatever... Yeah, these are a couple channels. Where do I get these disgusting gifs? I love them. Degenerate enough to go... Okay, look. Okay. I can't even... I mean, I'm not... You telling... You when you write, you write. I ain't gonna argue that. It's just... It's an instinctual... response. Reflex. It's an instinctual reflex. When you see something, you go, what the fuck? Alright. We're going to do one more run, and then I do want to try to complete a few things before bed. That and getting food. I am getting hungry. Hunger is my weakness. I really need to work on that. And when I say work on it, I mean just feed my fat face. Alright. 2 of you guys to start with. I need some Hell's Gate flames, please. And they don't give it to me. You sorry, cheap mother... Will you guys... Can you steal it? Are you talking about, from Storm? No, that... okay, that's not an original line. I've heard that elsewhere. If you crave them. Alright, now you advertising other streamers in my chat. Luckily, I'm a cool guy. Don't be that guy, though. They came up... No. As the elder in the chat, the elder in the stream, that is not an original line. I can tell you that for a fact. That's like when young folks, they hear a song and they think it's an original, and it's like, no, that's actually sampled from a 1970s classic. They're like, no, no, this is brand new. No, it ain't brand new. I'm sorry to tell you that, son. It's not brand new. They sampled it back when I was a kid for a different song. No, it ain't brand new. You be flexing my... Hey, you know what? You ain't gotta flex my emotes. In fact, I don't care if you flex the emotes. I don't even care you tell people where they're at. And anyone can click on them and find out where they're at. I'm just saying, you know, I'm used to Brand being in here. Brand's a youngin'. Brand doesn't know all the internet etiquette. So I'm used to, you know, hey, be careful what you do there because other people might not like it. And I do have emotes, I just don't have many. And I have none that are newer than 4.5 years ago. My best emote is my spinning heart emote. Everyone loves that. Everyone's loved that since I've had it. I'm good. In case you ain't noticed, I run my channel in a way that people do not have to sub. I'm not trying to take all y'all's money. I want Twitch's money. Now, if you got money and you want to spend it, I'm not going to turn it down. But I don't run ads every 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes. You got the pre-rolls, and as long as you don't leave the channel, there's no more ads. I'm one of the regular folk. I'm broke. I'm a broke ass streamer. I know what it's like to be broke. I ain't trying to get everyone to sub to my channel. It'd be nice, but hey, some people might be in the same position as me. Sometimes you ain't got all the money in the world. Sometimes you might have kids to feed. You might have rent to pay. You might have a car note. You might have credit card bills. Broke ass. I am a broke ass streamer. I can't even afford a full VTuber model. I got a little PNG. Been the same PNG for 4.5 years. I don't live in a streamer house where everyone shares bills and rent and groceries. No, I pay all my shit myself. I make sure all my shit paid before I spend money on streaming stuff. Except for games. Games I'm already spending money on. I was doing that anyway. Whoa. Dibbles, what the fuck did you just send me? 500 bit. Okay, 500. I thought it was a $500. I was about to say, have you lost your goddamn mind? Thank you for the biddies. You ain't gotta send me no money. I just got done saying you ain't gotta send me money. Why do you have a Vaseline? Nah, I'm not gonna ask Storm. Dibbles, thank you so much though. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Just so y'all know, every penny I do get from stream goes into some of the equipment I buy here. Actually, it all goes into equipment because I spend a lot more than I get from streaming on this equipment. But you know what? I appreciate it. Thank you very, very, very much. As long as y'all enjoy, y'all keep coming back, I'm happy with just that. I'm happy with folks that come in to lurk. I've said it many times before, it doesn't matter if it's 5 hours, 5 minutes, or 5 seconds you come through. I appreciate it. Bonus appreciation if you go like, comment, and subscribe on my YouTube. I gotta go ahead and plug that. Trying to get the YouTube monetized. I already got Amazon giving me a little chump change. Let's have a Alphabet company give me a little chump change. Dude, they are not giving me. Whoops. Map button. Let me see. Let's check out inventory real quick. Loot. Give me the loot. I need 3 more of these motherfuckers, and they're not giving them to me. We're gonna run. We're gonna do one more run, and then we'll pick up tomorrow. Either I'll get off work early and I'll do some off-stream grinding, because I'm also gonna be like doing laundry and shit like that. Or I work a full day, and I come home and do laundry, and I start late, and then we grind then. Let's do one more run. No, we're not fighting, dude. Hold on, where are we at? Okay, 2 screens. And Storm, I still don't know. I don't want to know about that Vaseline emote. That's TMI. I don't need to know about that. All right, let's return. All right. No, I need that. A trip to Chicago. If you know someone in Chicago that can show you around and keep you out of trouble, Chicago's a cool city. It's got some not so nice parts about it, but it's a cool city. Now, I lived there for a few years, so I haven't visited Chicago probably. Like, I'm a couple hours from Chicago, and I haven't been in the city limits in probably 15 years. But if you like big cities, you know, that, like, okay, you got people who travel who like, going to nature spots. That's not me. I'm not a nature person. But I would love to go and visit like all the big cities, human marvels of the world. So I would love to go and see like London, Paris, Tokyo, Berlin. In America, I lived close to LA, so I've been to LA. Got tired of LA. Lived in Chicago, got tired of Chicago. But I've been there. I'd like to go and visit New York. Live there? No. Stay there for an extended time? No. But go and visit? Yes. So if you're like that, then yeah, Chicago's a cool place to go and check out. See the sights, see all the historicals, because, Chicago's got a lot of history. So in that aspect, yes, I would recommend a visit to Chicago. And if you like food, let me tell you now, food, Chicago, Chicago put pounds on my waist. I ain't gonna lie. Chicago and the surrounding suburbs, there's a lot of food to be had. And Chicago is considered a tri-state area, from northwest Indiana to southeast Wisconsin and everywhere in between on the northeast part of Illinois, that whole Chicago area. There's a lot of food to be had. What food? What do you like? What do you like? It's that simple. What kind of food do you like? Chicago has it. Hell, they probably have more now than when I lived in Chicago itself. I lived in Hyde Park, right off of what the fuck was it? Green something. It was 55th Street, 55th and Everett. Greasy might mess you up. Look, I used to go to JJ's Chicken and Fish. I used to go to Harold's Chicken. There was a barbecue place right down the street from me. There was a Korean place, a Thai place, Korean Thai. I think it was a Vietnamese place. Cause I'd get my pho, I'd get my ladnar. You go around the corner from there. They had a barbecue place next to the co-op store. Oh my goodness. They had so much food in like a 1 block, or no, from Everett to, what was it, Cottage Grove? I want to say that's probably 6 blocks. Like, they even had a Subway if you wanted to eat fake healthy. They had a Domino's around the corner that they'd always leave little placards on the doors. I remember, and now you ain't never gonna see this deal again, but they've had unlimited topping large pizza for $10. And this is back when they had all the toppings. I would get a 15 topping pizza. They're like, oh, it might not cook. I don't care, put it on there. Okay. I go down, hop on my bicycle, bike about 3 minutes to the Domino's, pick my shit up, come back home, still piping hot. Man. Again, this was like 2002. 2001, 2002. They had a deli that was on the corner. What was before? Garfield, that's what it was. Garfield, 55th, Garfield. There was a deli shop that was on the corner. Man, you can get the Chicago-style dogs. You can get big old fat deli sandwich. Okay, again, this is years ago. But Chicago was already expensive. The food did not help. Where I lived at, it was because there was it UIC? There was a college there. So they were used to kids not cooking for themselves. I knew how to cook. I still didn't cook. I'd go and I just get the food. I just get the food. I call from my place, go down. I was on the 7th floor. I come down 7 floors, jump on my bicycle, ride over to wherever the spot was. Sometimes I wouldn't even get the bicycle. Like whenever I got the soup from the Thai place, when I go get my ladnar, I couldn't do that on the bicycle because I'd go there, get it, they put it in a little brown bag and all that. I'd open up the brown bag, pop open the top. I'd hold it like a 40 in a paper brown bag with my fork and spoon just while I'm walking back to the crib. That was, of course, again, that's when I was younger. That's before I even hit the 200-pound mark. I ate any and everything all the time. And the funny thing is, the Subway that was there and the Domino's that was there, and this is within probably about a 5-block radius. Those were the closest things we had to. There was no McDonald's, there was no Burger King. You had to go further for McDonald's and Burger King than you had for any of the other food places. You can look up. You can go on Google Maps right now. East Garfield, 55th Street, Chicago. Garfield and Everett would be the closest intersection. You go a little west of that, you could see all the food places on Google Maps. And that was just in that neighborhood. I go visit someone else in Chicago in a different neighborhood. We had a whole totally different setup then. All right, okay. I did not get more Hell's Gates flames. So we're going to save. And we're actually going to call it there because now I'm fucking starving. I wonder why. But yeah, if you go to Chicago, I mean, I'm sure Like I said, I haven't been in the city limits in probably 15 years. So if you go there, depending on how long you go, there's plenty of stuff in the city. If you stay long enough, go and visit the suburbs. You can go down like south of the city. Harvey had some good places back in the day. You go north, you can go places like Libertyville, Gurnee. They got a big mall in Gurnee too. You can go there. Um, if you go out west, what was west? What was west? Like Cicero. Cicero had some good spots, I believe. I used to work in Indiana. There was a pizza place. I need to remember the name of the pizza place because they had this unique thing they did where the crust on the outside, they would fold it over so it'd be like a sandwich along the edge. So it'd be like a little pizza sandwich. That was, and it was always cooked to perfection. That was in Indiana. If you go up to Wisconsin, they got a place there. They got a few places, but they had Frank's Diner. I've been there. That was actually what's that chef's name? Guy Ferrari or whatever. He actually went there, diners, drive-ins, or whatever's. So he's been up there, and you get the garbage plate, man. Let me tell you, fat boy like me, let me tell you, yeah, yeah. It's because I've been there. Like I said, Libertyville. There, it was off of Route 21 in Libertyville. There was this. It was another Thai place, but they had these noodles. You get a plate, the fattest fucking rice noodles. Oh my god, that was, and it was soaked in the sauce. I'm hungry now. We done for the night. Sorry, folks. Talking with Dibbles, talking about food. I done made myself hungry. My stomach about to start growling on stream. We're gonna call it here. We're gonna find someone to raid out here on the Twitch side. While I'm doing that, I wanna thank everyone for being here, hanging on out, chilling, chatting, lurking. Much appreciated. Oh, hold up. Hold up. We're gonna go visit the homegirl out on the West Coast. No, not Lyric You. We're gonna go visit Miss Melody. Did I spell it right? Yes. Please go and show Miss Melody some love. Again, I appreciate y'all being here. Until next time, y'all be good, be safe, stay warm or cool, depending on where you're at. Most of all, stay awesome. Hopefully, you guys get some good food because I'm hungry. And I hope to catch y'all next time. Until then, peace out.